down a path of lies, all to hide the truth. And here's what's really going on. FEMA has more power than the President of the United States or the Congress. It has the power to suspend laws, move entire populations, arrest and detain citizens without a warrant, and hold them without trial. It can seize property, food supplies, transportation systems, and can suspend the Constitution. When a state of emergency is declared, Executive Order 11921 allows the Federal Emergency Preparedness Agency to develop plans to establish control over the mechanisms of production and distribution of energy sources, wages, salaries, credit, and the flow of money in the U.S. financial institution in any undefined national emergency. It also provides that when a state of emergency is declared by the President, Congress cannot review this action for 6 months. Now, with the understanding that after Trump signed the National Emergency Declaration, FEMA took over. Now, this is March 13th, 2020. Listen to what he's going to say now. This is right after he signed the National Emergency into effect.
It is only the beginning of what we're really doing, and now we're in a different phase.
This is only the beginning of what we're really doing, because what they're really doing is putting everything in place to start the New World Order.
Now,
okay, I'm going to leave the link to that video in the description box. Obviously, it seems like every single day there's another bomb that hits. And I was thinking about it earlier today that on March 11th is when they declared the global pandemic. And I've been saying that I feel like we're in the ARK lately, just the sense I have. But today I actually really looked at it and I thought, they were in the ARK for 40 days and 40 nights while the flood was pounding the boat, okay? And I was thinking that it's very possible that we are actually in the ARK for 40 days while the storm is rising, while the flood waters are rising, and that we did not realize that it would be like that. We often thought it would be like a 7-day warning and we're out of here. But if you take March 11th and you add 40 days, it takes you to April 20th, which is Hitler's birthday. And, I'm thinking that that's what's going on. That's why every day it's another law. It's another shutdown. It's another, you can't do this. You can't go there. You can't go here. You got to wear this mask. In Argentina, they have to go to the computer and get permission to go to the store with a printout. Okay. It's getting crazy. And now the very thing that, I did the video on recently, where Steve Bendanoon was talking about our president. Well, look what we just saw. Technically, Wyoming just declared a state of emergency. Now all 50 states are, and technically, FEMA gets the power. So this is really crazy. You talk about another bomb. Okay, so basically, I believe that the Lord, He's going to come before the complete takeover. Okay, and I believe that we are extremely close. So I want you to look at, in 2 days, on the 15th, we have the last day of Passover. And this is the day that they crossed the Red Sea. Okay? And it's the 21st of Nisan. So you have a 21 again. And the earthquake that hit the Red Sea recently, I did the video on, it hit right where they crossed over in the Red Sea. And I believe the Lord is really pointing to this time with his all that he does, you know, to shake the earth at the Red Sea is something only God can do. So I wanted to encourage you that we are still in Passover. In fact, the 15th was when Israel was expecting to see their Messiah, the Antichrist, by the end of Passover. Okay, so we see the one world order it's absolutely at the doorstep. So the Lord is coming right on time, and so be watching for the next couple days, Passover, and all I can say is that he's coming extremely soon. Extremely soon. So be anxious for nothing, but in all things give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus. And he will make a way where there is no way for us, just like he did for the children at the Red Sea. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
You guys know what this represents?
Tell us, sir.
Maybe it's the calm before the storm.
What's the storm?
Could be the calm before the storm. We have the world's great military people in this room, I will tell you that. And we're going to have a great evening. Thank you all for coming.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
Give us a hint.
Thank you, everybody.